So we're here with Peter Thorn.
Hey.
He's been a friend for years and a great guitarist, and he's traveled the world with many great people. Currently he's on tour with Melissa Etheridge, which is exciting, and we're here in Berlin at the famous Astra, which is probably an interesting room for you to play because it's really not huge.
It's not huge, but it's going to be fun, although it's hot in here.
Yeah, it's the hottest day of the
year. It's hot now
year.
and there's nobody in here yet.
It's the hottest day of the year in Berlin, so the perfect day for a little rock show here.
Sweaty rock show.
So Peter, how did you land the Melissa Etheridge gig?
I got a call from Steven, our tour manager, and there was an audition. It was kind of a small audition earlier this year, and I went down and played and got called back to go in, I think the following day or maybe the day after that. And on that day she put us together in a room with all the guys that are in the band now. Everybody, you know, she picked them. We all played together as a group, and it just felt really good. Like from the downbeat of the first song, it was like, oh yeah, this is great. So she's really intuitive and is all about, I think, the right things, like the feel and the dynamics and and that group of people just gelled like instantly almost. So
yeah, because it's a pretty varied repertoire. I mean, from like the first record to the second one that was almost like had a lot of like funk stuff to it to the newer stuff that's going into a whole other direction. Was that a big challenge for you, or were you used to that kind of like a bunch of different styles in one gig?
I guess I'm kind of used to it, and I think all the guys in this band are like they're pretty multifaceted kind of players. I mean, I consider myself basically a rock player, but I'm kind of trying to run the gamut all the way from working with Chris Cornell and playing Soundgarden to played with Jewel. It's like vastly different, or Henley, or the different gigs that I've done. So it goes with the territory, I think. When you get with an artist that has 20, 25-year recording career, they're going to have mixed it up a little bit, probably invariably. So you got to be able to sort of cover all those bases.
And I mean, do you find yourself when you play with a guy like Don Henley or with Melissa that you're playing a song and you're like, damn, I used to listen to this when I was like, in college or something like that, and you have all these memories with these songs? Isn't it kind of awkward to look left of you and all of a sudden there's like Melissa Etheridge there or Don Henley?
And it's awesome. I mean, Melissa's songs I remember learning right before I moved from Canada to go to GIT in Los Angeles, the Guitar Institute of Technology. I was about 19. I was playing in a cover band, and I was learning her songs. Some of the songs, like I think Similar Features, and a couple of the other songs. I was playing in like this cover band. So it's funny, all these years later, I'm like, oh, I know these. I remember this song, from way back. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's always a thrill.
And this European run is not a lot of shows, right? You guys basically came in for this big thing in Hyde Park.
Right. Yeah.
And which is exciting. There were other cool bands on the bill, right? Who else did you go see there?
Yeah, Stevie Wonder, who was unbelievable. It was like a 100,000 people strong dance party. It was incredible. So that kind of made the whole thing for me. Who else? Oh, we saw Pearl Jam the night before because we got in, went straight from Heathrow to our hotel and ran out to the park, and I caught about 4 songs of Pearl Jam right at the end of their set. It was great.
Nice.
So.
And then you came here by way of Amsterdam, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, no, I'm sorry. We played Amsterdam, went back to London, did a Shepherd's Bush Empire show, and then flew out here to Berlin today. So
exciting. And back home tomorrow?
Back home tomorrow. It's a quick tour. Yeah.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that. And in the next episode, we'll take a look at Peter Thorn's gear here with Melissa Etheridge right here in Berlin.